several times for The Cosby Show. You should know that. And never got a role.
Erika Alexander is a name many recognize, but few truly grasp the layers of her journey. Beneath the groundbreaking role of Maxine Shaw in Living Single lies a story woven with talent, perseverance, and resistance. Erika was never just another sitcom star. She was a force who challenged Hollywood's narrow definitions and refused to be boxed in. Though she delivered some of the most unforgettable performances of the 1990s, the industry never fully embraced her. So, what happened? Why was such a powerhouse sidelined while others climbed? This isn't just a tale of fame. It's about what it costs to remain authentic in an industry that rarely rewards it. Let's uncover the real Erika Alexander and the path that shaped her. Erika's journey begins in Winslow, Arizona, a world far removed from the glamour of Hollywood. One of 6 children, she grew up in a household where survival was the priority, with a schoolteacher mother and a preacher. Father, money was tight, and the family often relied on scavenging and improvisation just to get by. A pivotal shift came when they moved to Philadelphia. The change in scenery also shifted possibilities. Encouraged by her mother to explore her passions, Erika gravitated toward acting. At 14, she joined a summer program at the Freedom Theater, tucked into a basement space. It was far from glamorous, but that modest stage lit a fire in her, setting her future quietly in motion. The leap from community theater to a professional career happened fast, but it wasn't without hurdles. After her time at Freedom Theater, Erika landed a part in the independent film My Little Girl in 1986. That role placed her on the industry's radar. She didn't settle for minor parts. Instead, she pushed forward, eventually earning a spot with the Royal Shakespeare Company, a rare and coveted opportunity. Yet, even with that kind of pedigree, Hollywood wasn't offering roles that matched her ability. She was repeatedly cast in roles as foster kids or enslaved people, limited and reductive portrayals. Erika quickly recognized the pattern and refused to accept it. Rather than fade into the background, she sharpened her skills and kept fighting for roles that reflected her depth. This was a period of both struggle and self-definition that laid the foundation for what would come next. Her breakout didn't come easily. It arrived through The Cosby Show, where she played Cousin Pam, but not without persistence. Erika auditioned multiple times, only to hear vague promises that they'd find something for her. That opportunity finally came after Camille Cosby saw her perform in an off-Broadway production and persuaded her husband to take another look. Bill Cosby created the character specifically for her. At just 20 years old, Erika entered one of TV's biggest stages, delivering a performance full of wit, attitude, and depth. The character was beloved, but behind the curtain, limitations loomed. Binding contracts kept her from accepting other major offers, and typecasting narrowed her options. It was both a milestone and a constraint. A door opened just wide enough to let her in, but not to let her fly. Then came the role that would forever define her career, Maxine Shaw on Living Single. This time, it happened differently. Creator Yvette Lee Bowser knew instantly that Erika was the one. No drawn-out casting process, no endless callbacks. Maxine Shaw, a smart, no-nonsense, unapologetically black attorney, was a character rarely seen on television at the time. Erika embodied her with razor-sharp timing and commanding confidence, becoming a cultural blueprint that inspired a generation of women, including real-life attorneys. But even with Maxine's popularity behind the scenes, there were challenges. Some executives were uncomfortable with how bold and complex Maxine was, and tried to reduce her presence on screen. Erika had to advocate to keep her character visible and central. She wasn't just playing a role. She was proving that strong, multi-dimensional black women deserved the spotlight. Maxine didn't play second fiddle. She was the narrative. And Erika made sure everyone knew it. Even after Living Single became a hit, the road ahead wasn't smooth. The show's restrictive contracts had already cost her other prominent parts. Once it ended, Erika chose roles intentionally, opting for substance over surface. She shared the screen with icons like Cicely, Tyson, and Queen Latifah in Mama Flora's Family, taking on roles that carried weight, not just attention. But the industry still undervalued her. Underpaid and often sidelined, she continued to fight. On set, she experienced her first panic attack, an overwhelming moment that Cicely Tyson helped her through with just one word: breathe. Off screen, she shared a deeply creative partnership with her husband, screenwriter Tony Puryear. Together, they created the Afrofuturist comic Concrete Park, blending their passions into something uniquely their own. After over 20 years together, they eventually separated. But through both personal loss and professional setbacks, Erika only became stronger. Erika Alexander's story isn't about celebrity, it's about endurance, evolution, and refusal to conform. From basement theaters to groundbreaking characters who expanded representation, she showed what's possible when you don't compromise your truth. Erika didn't just play powerful women, she embodied them, often in an industry reluctant to make space for that kind of brilliance. Her experience reveals the price of maintaining your light in a world built to dim it. It also invites us to reflect on the many artists like Erika, overlooked not for lack of talent, but because the system wasn't ready for them. Her legacy challenges us to pay attention to the quiet trailblazers, the ones who shift culture not with spectacle, but with truth. Erika's impact isn't just in what she's done, it's in what she refused to settle for.